How are you guys today? I'm Michelle Night 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading. Raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. If it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with before you go. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, 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 hey. How y'all guys doing today? I have your messages for today. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss the next time I upload, go live, or have a short little message to tell you. If you'd like to donate to the channel, that is in the description below under Stunner Bay, or until the end of the month, 31st, Shine Light 7. They will both be available, but we're moving over to the other. Okay, so let's talk about it, you guys. I have your messages for today. As you see, the title is I saw, yep, juggling. Now I see out in the cold. Okay, let's talk about it. Blue is the color here. Drop too many. Somebody's regret is here. Somebody is still watching here. Not just one or two people watching, but a lot of people watching about this person's holding on. Four of Pentacles. Somebody's watching. Somebody's regretting. Somebody is the crash dummy. That's still here. Somebody that is focusing on what they're losing and not gaining, or gaining and losing. Somebody that's in there in some victim, playing victim with self-pity. Somebody juggling, like I said. That's at the bottom of the deck now. Sabotage, guilt. For sabotaging something here when it comes to a two-timer. That's in a third party. Third party is here too. Representing themselves. When it came to 11. Snake eyes. There's snakes here. Deuces wall here too. Judgment. Suppression. A divination abuser is here too. Somebody divinating. Somebody that thought that using divination would have swayed your decisions in some kind of shape or form when it comes to the fleeing moment. Yeah, divination blue abuser thought that they could sway an outcome here when it comes to getting played or played out, moving on. The hermit is moving on when it comes to a divination abuser, when it comes to their regrets. That ass kisser, somebody kissed somebody's ass when it came to a triangulation and hooking up or hooked up. Yeah, you didn't care. Unbothered. They didn't, and that bothered them, especially while they was traveling. That bothered them that you didn't care. You were unbothered. That bothered somebody that you were unbothered. It bothered somebody that as they were sabotaging the connection, you didn't care. They wanted you to stop them. Like when Home Alone and Macaulay Culkin was in his brother's room and he was like, Buzz, I'm in your room. Budge, I'm touching your stuff. Buff. His girlfriend, right? He saw his girlfriend. So that's what I'm getting like. Somebody over here playing Boss Daddy, Rich Daddy, CEO, Big Dick Energy, thinking they fake flexing, fake flexing didn't come out, but ain't shit came out before the fake flexing. So that just let me know that that shit ain't shit. Okay, talk about it here. Tell me about who's played out and what's played out. Somebody that's leaving or traveling or left and traveled. High Priestess, you know who this is. High Priestess, you know who this is. Somebody that, some kind of high energy of a judgment of a high authority figure. Somebody that wanted to play. It's a monk. It ain't a monk. That's one thing. It's in reverse. It's somebody that the monks is hanging out with. But they just going along for the program because they can't judge them. That's what they said. They told me that yesterday, though. This just came back in again today. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a little sweater. My damn arms is cold. I try not to keep my dad going. I got the heat up to like 78, but 76, but it's like 21 degrees or 31 degrees here. It's kind of chilly. So, like, I got to get a sweater. Sorry for the pause, though. Thank you for joining me, you guys. I appreciate it. Spider. Hey, Spider. Send 100 through the chat. Thank you. Send it. Tarot is rainbow. Yes, it is balance. It is your chakra. It is identifying with your chakra. It is opening up what you can't see. Okay, y'all. Let's go with ain't shit. All right, so the juggle is here because that got real quick. Tell me about what they juggled when it came to this energy. Somebody that's in despair and they got all kinds of thoughts about some other person, place, or thing. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords in reverse. When it came to how hooked they got, they ran back to somebody. And that's the truth, son. That illuminated that. Yeah, they ran back to somebody hooked. Yeah, the sun said, yeah, they illuminated that. Yeah, and they poured they ass kissed somebody else and poured your cup out. Four of Swords. Now they resting and retreating, trying to recuperate from some ain't shit person they went off to. Spending their money, thought they was showing off with a grudge holder. That's that same divination abuser. They still watching. Somebody that's using divination against you. Shit backfired, though. That shit backfired, though. See here? Moving on. They had no choice but to let go of whoever your person was because I told you, they couldn't keep your person. You know what I mean? That's something that's not for you, you can't keep. That person almost, like, and they can't keep your person. I'm trying to tell you, dirt digging, they sounded how they can, though. They dirt digging on how they can. Looking for dirt on you, vice versa. And you probably looking for dirt on them. But you got all the dirt you need on them. Photo proof and all. Up to the day. Ain't shit. Now you got photo proof today. If you need to pull it out. Even if it's close as last night. Last night. Yeah, as close as last night. Forcing it in their head. Yeah. Somebody's forcing a situation to be what it ain't. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a little something to drink. Though. Starting to get dry already. They don't want me to talk today. I feel like it's hoarse. I'm hoarse a little bit, but I'm not hoarse. Somebody could have been horsing around last night. Horseplay. Like, I don't know. Somebody might feel like a donkey. I just heard the opposite of a horse. I don't even know a donkey or a zebra. Something like that. I don't even know. That might animal atonement might be a significant thing here right now. They shape shifting. I don't know why they keep telling me animals. All right, y'all. Let's go. So somebody's sitting here, set 4 wands, 4 swords. Sorry. Contemplating their next move because they done messed up something here. What they messed up? They done messed up something here. Resisting something. They messed up because they was resisting something. No, they really, they messed up because you unbothered. That's why. And with legal issues is here too. Somebody could got some kind of legal problems here. Oh, because and I mean intense ones here because intense is here. Somebody leaving, traveling because of it. They might have started something with somebody else. Where they at? On camera, they one way. Off camera, they another. Story reef. They want to come towards you. Moving on. And they see you moving on. That's the thing. Perfect ending to crowning oneself. They see you moving on. They see you is like getting somebody else peace, luck, and the starting point of the journey. They don't want you to start a new journey. This person is undisciplined though. They got played being a lust demon. They got played being a lust demon. Succubus, incubus, and they suppress that from you, him, whoever him is. And him could be masculine, feminine energy, either or. Tell me about this energy under the juggling, under regrets. Tell me about this hermit moving on, crash coming. Yeah, no second chance. They realize that now. When he moved on, moved away, got out of the situation. Yeah, blocked. Somebody could actually be blocked when it comes to a divination abuser, still doing divinations against you. And a hater, a grudge hater. Somebody could be a scorn lover here too. Too. When it comes to a third party, lovers, reconciliation, and a player. Yeah, somebody that's over there having sex and a good time, and that's it. And that's over. They said death. That's a key point of this situation, too. And you observe this person doing that, being a crash dummy, and they confused why they did it with dirt digging, glitter, because it was just something to do. You didn't want them, so they decided to just do any fucking thing. They did. I ain't lying. They just decided to do anything. Like, they didn't care. I'm being honest with you. And they'll tell you the same. Polar opposite. Yeah, even somebody that was the struggle was real. Or even if it seemed like it was going to be all right, they still did it. Yeah, somebody that was the thrills for the hoes. I'm looking for the hoes. Step outside a few minutes and they got hoes. That's the type of shit it's on. Have you seen Jessica Ramos? A star from the East. Somebody out there in the East. A message, a love message when it comes to Kim. A love call when it comes to partners in crime. Somebody got estrogen overload. Somebody could be emotional. Somebody has balance and unstable when they with this person that's their partner in crime with their mojo. Somebody doing spells and magic. Somebody that they sleeping with being there doing that with self-loathing. How would you like it if I did these things to you? Somebody that's entertaining other dudes, or they think you're entertaining other dudes. It's a wish fulfillment here when it comes to me. Sarcastic, never. Yeah, they was being smart when the shoe was on the other foot. Yeah, somebody that is uncertain of ideas, of personalized, lost trust in a self, uncovering lies. Purple rain, just like my mother. Trauma, SA, abuse here. Somebody rattled by failures and fighting in a disaster here. Somebody who's got your back when it comes to the shadow of a doubt. You used to, but they confused why you don't have their back no more. Because you got too much to lose is what this says. The first glance going for. Somebody was going for something and they was going for a reaction from you and got cut off. When it comes to beat Bobby, we still in this bitch. Gifted new house. Somebody that's don't know it yet, but they gifted a new house. Ready, set, fall. Get your home a cozy makeover. Somebody you could live alone. Some brother, sister, aunt, cousin. 228 step 1 is still talking about you. When it comes to blood related, when it comes to how these cats is walking in this energy, some kind of DNA connection is here. When it comes to taking a pill or chill pill, when it comes to a very particular set of skills, these people shape shift again. When it comes to the sun to midnight, 10:24 a.m. to 10:27 a.m. 10:04 a.m. to 11:47 a.m. in betweens. 24, 1044, 1104, 1124, 1144, 1107, 1127, 1147, 1107, 1127, and 1147. Somebody's a first face in Kenya. Don't have to be, but just a fresh face somewhere. Aging, looking good, living life, having and smile on your face while you're doing it. Number 39 might resonate with you. With 4 on the die, 50 on the die, 12 on the die, 4, 9 on the die, snake eyes, 9 here, 6, 9 energy, Cancer energy. Who is it? When it comes to a worker bee guide team, it was guided by a team here with yada yada here. Okay, yada yada was here when it came to how they thought about praying over the situation before it got bad, but they living in it now. When it comes to, they prayed, okay, where is it? My brother make me mad. So somebody's brothering, sistering, neighbor-like type energy. Somebody that's broken and discarded. They made something beautiful out of with the person they went with. They making the best out of a bad situation is what I heard. When it came to somebody they picked out of this product label they got. Their own branding. I got my own squad. And they sign, seal, deliver. Even if we fall out, we still stay together. That's what that tag means. You still my product. You still my... You still a part of this membership. Like, when you get in the membership, and say you don't go to BJ's all the time, right? But you still got the membership. You know what I mean? You might not like the prices. You might not like the quality. You might not like this. But you still got the membership. You know what I mean? You might not frequent it all the time, but you still got a barcode. You know what I mean? You got one of them cards that say you want to scan your card to go there and buy. You still can get the discount, if that makes sense. That's when it comes to these women that this person got, that he could go and scan one in every time he want. If I want to go get, like, say I'm in a clique, a squad or a posse, and say I want a new member to come in and I want to go meet with that person and start living in it with that person, I can. You know what I mean? In a moment, because that's how that shit worked for this person. At least I think. Yes, that's how it's coming in for me, because that's how they focus on their losing and their gaining. Am I focusing on what I am losing or gaining? And right now, they got to have quantity over quality, because all of it seems like before next week or so. Something is next week or so. Like, I'm telling you, the end of the year is next week or so. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, New Year's Eve. Right? When is New Year's Eve? The 31st. Whenever the 31st is. Is that Wednesday? Hold on, y'all. I don't even know the days of the week, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I done lost that. Y'all know what? I was supposed to go to the doctor's yesterday. I swore yesterday was Saturday. Like, literally. Literally. Woke up, thought yesterday was Saturday. All day. Like, the doctor called me and was like, oh, you know you had an appointment today. I did. Today's Saturday. I come on Saturdays? Confused. Confused. Thank you for thumbing up the videos if you don't mind. Thank you for joining me. Excuse me, y'all. Just give me a second while my tablet load up, because I gotta see what day it is and how many days we got left. Somebody that was much to lose. They had too much to lose here when it came to you, or you had too much to lose when it came to them. Vice versa. Some Sag energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is mad, okay, piping hot. When it comes to a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, you are ready for the most exciting period of your life. Money is no longer on your mind, because you have too much to blow. As you spend your funds on luxury items you have earned, try to also give back to your community by volunteer. Okay, I can give you a little bit voluntarily if I want to, but you might not. Just depends on how they treated you when you was down. You know what I mean? And with the earth angel energy, I'm more than sure they give back. I'm more than sure somebody gonna definitely give back. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got going today, yo. The day is the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30, 31. 4 days. And what's today? Saturday, right? Now I'm on track. It's Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's New Year's Eve. So Wednesday, I get my bearings, right? I got my bearings now. Wednesday, right, is the last day of this particular year. Okay, Wednesday. So Wednesday, if whoever George is in this energy, I don't know who George is. George don't have to be George. George could just be the name that they want me to that's delivering the message to me. George said. Okay, that's why they got it on my table. See, every time I get a card on my table, right, especially a card that I made myself, see, they come with different messengers in it for me. Because, you know what I mean? They're going in the opposite direction of what I normally would go. My scope of what I'm thinking about at that time. And so it'll take my mind with a sarcasm. It'll twerk my mind again. Like, okay, we got Bajinga, but we also got somebody that's living in here with George. George is at the bar talking to another fella. Okay, when it comes to somebody that's a leprechaun. Okay, let's tell the truth, the shade of the devil. That's what we talk about. Somebody that's a leprechaun. Somebody that's a con artist. Somebody that's sneaky, sly, into like Joker's wild type shit. This is a leprechaun. They say leprechaun in fucking right around the New Year. Got a leprechaun running around. God dang. That's why they turned it back, because they turned it to a leprechaun. Somebody that got hooked by a leprechaun, too. I don't even know how we got leprechauns in here, but we got a leprechaun. And that somebody that's here before. They prayed now. They praying with this situation here. With, okay, where is it? It is here. Right here. That's the leprechaun. It's it. Okay? My brother makes me mad. This is the brother that made him mad. The leprechaun made him mad. The leprechaun tricked him. The leprechaun tricked him. Tricked him to go to something that didn't serve him with the third party. Where they living in it. Where they missing you. Where they in pieces. Because they traveled off. You know what I mean? That's like you going to a trip. Your kid go to the trip. I used to go to the trip with my kid. Right? Where they go to the zoo as a chaperone. You ain't gonna never leave my kid no damn where. So, just like I always knew, like, because I would go, because there always got to be one, right? One kid. Like, and they went to the zoo. So, my kids that I took with me, I had my son and about 4 other kids from the school that we all walked as a group in my section. So I had 4 other kids. And I bought a stroller for the damn kids because, listen, I ain't got time to be catching up with no damn kids, okay? So I got a stroller that day. I was using my head. I was using my thinking cap. And I know my child. My son will be wanting to see all the shit, but, you know what I mean? He's scared of all that shit too. So that's one reason why I went. So I got the stroller, put his ass in there, put all the other little kids in there, and told them to stay in there. They all had name tags, and they all had, that said their school that they were from, the, I don't know, other little shit on there that had their name. They had their name on their shirt, and they had to wear shirts that had their names on there. Okay? Like, they had to have their name on it and the school it was from, right? Because they done it so many times. And every time, it always happens, right? So, one of the kids from our school, right? He was with another parent and another group of chaperones that came with the school. And they didn't have the system together. Because I told you, I wasn't keeping up with no kids. I was already not really wanting to be there at the first part. But I just know kids just... Animals and kids at a small age, you asking for problems. You know what I mean? So anyway, not all them kids gonna like no fucking animals. Excuse me, just to say that. They ain't all them kids gonna like no animals. Especially for the first time seeing big kind of... No, listen, I just knew better. So, needless to say, I know I'm going too far with this story, but anyway, we get there, and one of the kids in another group with another group of parents and chaperones from the school One of the kids took their damn name tag off because it kept flapping around his back or whatever the hell it was doing. And they would get, little kids, you know what I mean? They get like annoyed quick. So the kid took his name tag off, and we went to we didn't eat our lunch. They had us on an itinerary where we had to eat at a certain time. So this kid took his name tag off, took his name off his shirt, had his jacket, whatever he did, took his name tag off and sat with another damn group of kids. Don't you know? That kid ended up at another school in another state. We went to another state to the zoo. Okay, we went to another city to the zoo, right? And our school was in another across the bridge, right? To this from the damn school. The damn kid ended up in Upper Reading, Pennsylvania. You heard what I'm telling you? You heard? By the night, that about parents looking for their damn child. Kid up in, because he ain't had no name tag. Took his name tag off. Didn't know where he belonged. Got with a group of kids. Didn't even know. Ended up in Reading, PA by night. Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, when you get somebody to take their damn name tag off, it's like a kid, a bad kid. Like, oh, I don't want to. Or a kid like yesterday. Them kids that got a gift. And I'm so proud of the parents that put coal in their kids' gift boxes. I am commending those parents. Okay? And the one lady, I got to give her a big round of applause because, listen, that lady went to the extra mile. Got a note from fucking the North Pole. What? She had a whole note said that had a name on there. Hey, so-and-so, you didn't do good. Santa said you do better next year. Man, that template, they got to keep that template out for all the bad kids. What you mean? The naughty list is a real thing. You don't get none if you naughty all year. Nope. And the one little kid got one little box. And the ones that got stuff and didn't appreciate it, one kid threw the TV on the floor. I wanted a Samsung. What? I'd have slapped him with that phone, that damn TV. You heard? I would have slapped him with that TV. Y'all have had me in jail messing around with kids. I'm glad my son was grateful. You know what I mean? Love is here, though, so I gotta tell you. Let's see about this glitter. What's going on with the glitter? You cry on yourself when you let this person go. This person threw it all away. Oh, this is the devil. And you gotta relax against this damn devil because this man for a wall right now. They going hard right now in the paint. They in their feelings, facing your inner fears, trying to face this mess they've been created with judgment. Baby. Am I focusing on what I want most? Nope. They focusing on what they lust want most. Because it's the devil. Yeah, they insecurities. Yeah, they focusing on what they lust want. Not what they truth want. The soul's truth. They ain't looking for that. Am I apologizing for my truths? Nobody heard it yet. If they heard you, they've apologized to you, then you might have heard their truth. But if they ain't apologized, yeah, they watching the shit go down. No, they ain't tell you they ain't. I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do. No, they ain't start that song yet. So, this emotion they trying to outsmart you though. But what passions am I ready to pursue? What else could this mean? Well, what else it could mean is they still hating. They still got a grudge. They still sending that spiritual divination to you that a witchcraft is backfire. Somebody might go to jail. I'm telling you. I ain't even trying to hold it. Somebody that stole, like literally. I don't know about no other shit, like personal, like other shit, but like somebody that literally, like, they might not even consider it stole. They consider it was given to them. Like, they might even look at it as they was given something. Oh, they gave that to me. But they know they had a hand in stealing something too. So how they gave it to you, you didn't earn it. It wasn't yours to earn. You was working with some other snakes, because the snakes is here. The snakes is here. Okay. All right. Snakes is here with the outdoors. I'm over here in the back, y'all. They got me in the back here working. All right. I'm working from the back to the front, putting it on thick. Somebody put it on thick. Butt up. Somebody that was butting up somebody. when it comes to, and most of all, your love. Sweet deal. A lot. It was an offer. It was a thick deal. Ooh, it was so thick. So when it came to the other woman, that's what I just saw. The other woman, this new love, renewed hope. When it comes to influences, somebody told them about this meeting, faded, healing. This person was going to be somebody to help them. But it's still the sex shop. It's still the motherfucker still mad. And it's still a person got caught with the police here. What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yeah, they doing drugs and putting on the show twice. Putting on the show right there. We putting the shirt on right there. While the devil is in it, and it with toxic devil work. Toxic. Falling apart too. Keeping a secret. Divorce. Papers is in the mail. Somebody gonna be divorced coming for 2026. Shit fell apart. Somebody couldn't keep it together. It ain't gonna keep together. No, they leaving. They said they leaving. They divorced. Man or woman, woman or man. They had to go. Pow. Yeah. A woman's walking with the death. These shoes is made for walking. And just that's what they'll do. And one of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. These are heels. These are stilettos. These are luxury right here. 89811 might resonate. Somebody digging. Okay, under some power lines got to hit the little power line when they went down here digging. Yeah, they done hit the power line. Just a good idea to call before you start digging somewhere. Man, you might dig up something you ain't ready for. Okay. And putting more thought into it here with The Alchemist. The Alchemist by Paulio. This was on the on Oprah's best reads at one point. I really, really wish I weren't here right now. Yeah, they really wish they wasn't there right now. Cause this I like so many of these quotes in the book. It leaves you with so much to think about. Yeah, the thoughts of you and how much more your book can entail that they didn't get to discover. And because the book is a to be continued and it closed that chapter on them and they are at the end of their own chapter. Oh my God. Now they got to take a page out of your book when it comes to secrets revolved. How did you do it? They want to know. When it comes to where am I with my health goals. That shit was so unhealthy they tried to do against you. When it comes to a third party. Mistresses, barbs. Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? It's going to take a lot. Because you in their head like you ain't never left. That's why. Miami Vice, the experience, the style, the community, what makes you feel beautiful. Pack experience. You pack some kind of experience that these people have never experienced before. No matter what it is, when it comes to if they could do it, you'll learn how. They want to know how you learn how to do all this shit. How? Who taught you? Where'd you learn this shit at? Like, so they can sabotage the shit. They want to sabotage that shit. Like, they want you to be able to do that shit. Like, that shit was wild what to come for you. How you caught them up with these people, places, and things before it even took place. How before it even ever happened. Before they even was like into it that good, you was like gone. Like, yeah, because you see, you got a special set of skills like Liam Neeson when it comes to taking. Like, you can't be taken for no ride when it comes to Neanderthals and things like that. Those people that think they can outsmart you with emotional intelligence, some shit. No, they can't. Like, you got to get up a few days and a few nights and a few weeks and a few months to catch up with a collective energy like that. Maybe on one of them occasions when you got one of them on how much for a lube job or instant energy or a brisk walk that you took with a third party, but a hooker from the corner, Like, you know what I mean? That person will never be able to compare to the person you're talking about now. Somebody that called your bluff. Somebody, when it comes to Ratatouille, just went kapooey. Okay. Under the transform, it is a bigger effort here. Like Mike with only Harry and Invisible Girl left. My money's on the big guy. So George, this is here. George is. That's who George is right there. Transformed on you. When it comes to you, can't see me. They did the John Cena on her. You did the John Cena. Can't see me. On hard on. Left him with a hard on. I thought you got a girl to take care of that hard on. What you? That's what you got the street corner for. That's what you got her for. What? Man, this stuff is wild. Oh my God, y'all. Yeah, cause look who they sleeping with. Like, this is somebody with web feet. Like members. I told you it's from this members group. It's like it's this people, all these people I told you, even if they got a barcode, these are the same people. Members believe, benefit. Like this, I can benefit all of these motherfucking people. So they keep these people. You know what I mean? When it comes to things getting more serious than they see. Right? With this web feet person that they sleeping with vacuum. Trying to vacuum up the evidence or whatever. But whatever that is, it ain't clean. Here's the thing. Remember the thing? I told you it was the thing. The thing that it was the thing. I told you, and here's the thing. They was undisciplined from that thing. They had lust for that thing. Whatever that thing is. Look at that web feet thing. I told you, it ain't you. Whatever it is, it don't compare. Whatever it is, it ain't human-like. It's scales on it. It's a reptilian-like, web feet-like. Okay? Whatever it is, it's not the same entity. It's a human nature form. It has transformed. You see with transformer here, that's who they sleeping with. Somebody that if you get into bed with this person, you're going to be transformed because this person is not normal. It's not person of not it's transformed. Ratatouille that went kapooey. That's not the same thing. Okay, you see the web feet. Things are getting more serious than they see from somebody in this members group. I don't know. Anger, caught twice, doing drugs, doing lines. The motherboard is here. It's crashing. The motherboard, the system. Somebody's nervous system, circulatory system. Somebody could have poor circulation. This could have poor connection here now in this network. This motherlord could be corrupt with what they call that shit when you get it on your computer and your you got a virus on it. And could go and viral load. The whole viral load is messed up. Somebody's viral load could be high T cells, rapid viral load. Tests in the ER might be necessary. Somebody is submerged 100 meters. Caution, low air. Return to the surface. Emotional, deep. Emotional depth. Reflect. To talk. Somebody went too deep. We was moving away too fast. We was moving way too fast. Love, happily ever after didn't last long. Last the exorcism. That motherfucker bent back on that moment. Somebody went, so because he went from the 1 to the 2. So one went too deep, and this one went not long enough with pregnancy loss and some kind of wedding and a baby and more. And then the last exorcism, part 2. I mean, we move way too fast. Somebody, yeah, when it comes to relaxing, that's who they've been chilling with. They're gonna turn into the exorcism. The head gonna spin around. They comparing it to Britney. When this one marriage lasted, it didn't last long. It was over before it started almost. Somebody that swore with Gray House to raise their hand that when they shape shift, that they was gonna shape spin. When they asked Spider-Man to entangle him in his web, Hawk said, I solemnly swear to be entangled in your web, Spider-Man. You know, and he raised his hand and swore to this, you know, happily ever after didn't last long. Like after we moved too fast. But I mean, I thought that I was gonna be able to, be entangled, but my strength, it wasn't even nothing I could do about it. Hawk was like, listen, Spider-Man, like, I know. I told you I swore to, this secrecy of like I would be entangled in your web, but my strength just rip that damn thing up, them silk threads just loose, The rules mean to you. What the rules mean. I mean, I wanted to follow the rules, Spider-Man, but when they came against me and tried to attack me, you know what I mean? I had no interest in being entangled in your web. You know what I mean? New ways to detect and treat. So I had a new way to break my ass out of that shit. So, I mean, like, Paula Dean said, now y'all settle down in here, y'all here. I mean, I got the dinner and all, but y'all gotta calm down with the good news. I got some good news. I got some peach cobbler and put some ice cream in here. I got the best turkey you want to, if you want to mean we be jobbed by one. Ooh, you said I got the best turkey if you want to be jobbed by one. Now, here. And she just come and served it with a smile. Just like they were serving you the bullshit with the smile. See? Because that is getting worse. I mean, abuse and neglect. It's just hurting them. When it comes to outflow, you know what I mean? With Fearless in a couple of hours. Somebody might start their menstrual in a couple of hours. When it comes to Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Now somebody saw or see and will see. And if they don't see, oops, they will. And I feel strong. Like somebody feels strong. When it comes to coming to the surface or returning back for air. Okay, coming up for air or something here. Because it got too toxic wherever they at. Where they kept a secret at. When they divorced a situation, a circumstance, or doing something for clout. Trying to make somewhere they made new friends with Big Daddy Kane. And the intimate fasting break on and off. Somebody took a break with on and off and faking happy. And it says off the roll. Yeah, they over there faking happy. I don't eat until noon. Some kind of Irish person. Irish Barbie. She could have been born in 1995. 95 might be significant when it comes to a beef. A healthy sense of competition is one of the driving forces of hip hop. This classic doc details the history of some rap's most infamous feuds, from the careering ending dash between KRS-One, some beef between two hip hop rappers or battle rap. Somebody had this to say, that to say when it came to no half stepping. No half stepping. Somebody was in here trying to half step when it came to you. And got stepped right on. When it came to you ain't got no interest when it comes to the woman's world. We're not getting any younger. So why? Step by step to the step out. So you stepped out when it comes to that's all. That's fun for all. Okay. Somebody that's need to straighten up. And that was counterfeit when it came to a divorce. Somebody thought on their wedding day, I don't know, when y'all got married, that this was going to straighten up. No, it just got worse with headaches, midlife crisis, something about that. And getting what you want, not what they want when they got with the third party. When it comes to rip to rebound, yeah, whoever they living with, they getting what they want now, and they're falling hard and fast. The Archer of Sagittarius comes in here. Divorce is here. That's gonna break up too, because they can't measure up to you. And the divorce, yeah, that's a smoke they don't see coming, or they do see coming, but she don't see it coming with the hot breath. Bad breath fuels fake orgasm. Oh, it's so good. This is a person that's faking it to your person to make it like to make that person think. And this person really doesn't like your person. Your person is settling the example for service. This is the service that they thought they wanted. The person that they got. The person that they is comparing to you. But that person, like I told you, don't measure up. Number 4, don't measure up. Where? When it comes to your red shoes or your red slippers or your glass slippers, they don't measure up. The tea is that ain't piping hot. Ain't nothing in this cup. Ain't nothing in that cup. But they get to still think about you though. While they sitting over there with an empty cup. That's a bad offer. That's what that said. With divorce and a donut, it's a lot of information missing here when it comes to the smiles and love. Now let's see. Let's see what they slaying with. Let's see what Emma and Rami is smiling with. Oh, they say they over here with the but with the barbarian men. Are you sure? Yes, only. Oh, they over there with barbarian women. The barbarian ass men and women. Oh shit, they down there with the barbarians. Tell me about that. 7 of Pentacles. They thought they could conquer these barbarians. They thought they could conquer these barbarians. Yes, I only left embers. Notice the smell. I only left the embers. Embers burning, that is. Humans. I hope they're not robbers. I'm not in the mood. Yeah, they robbers. When it comes to this King of Cups, King of Stakes. Here, they robbers. And the Knight of Cups is here. Okay, behind their back, in front of their face. When it comes to a woman they with. That's barbarian ass woman. These barbarian ass men, because they ain't in the mood. One false move. When it comes to these folks, sun, illuminate. What I tell you? Hangman, that's why y'all want to make no moves. This nail biting now. I started almost biting my nails now, just now. Because these spies are spying, baby. They're going to either chalk it up or fuck it up. Well, excuse my language. They're going to either chalk it up and chalk line. Clarify. You heard? You heard? Clarify. They either going to chalk it up, meaning like draw a line on the street, or give it up. You know what I mean? And I don't mean they coming out alive. I ain't even gonna hurt. It's bizarre how this gonna come down, but somebody might drink too much. 8 with AAA, double A, AA, Monday, May 27th. Somebody might be their date of deceased. I'm just saying. I ain't even the one to say it, but you ain't heard it from me. Okay? Shit, eye contact. Wrong eye contact. Motherfucker got their eye on them. That's what I say with Harper. Bizarre. I got the eye on somebody. It ain't as pure as they see. They see this person for something else. 1 Peter 5 and 6 is 11. And then chapter 11. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a raging lion, looking for someone to devour. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Danger. I just saw danger. I just saw danger. Oh, yeah. They don't know who the fuck they fucking with. They don't know who they for. Reckless sex. What you know about me? Danger. Nothing. No strings attached. Bisexual. DL. Curious. Raw sex. Strangers. Transsexuals. I don't give a fuck who. Oh, we. And that person could be female. What you looking at? Could be a female gangster. Could be female. That's the same lady that came in with these heels on. And 38 might measure me. Somebody 38. 38. Slug to the head. I don't even know. 38. Some bulldog. When it comes to access denied. Spiritual realm. Some on Monday, breakthrough. When it comes to just chilling and they thinking about you, and that person don't like it on the moon. Somebody come in with liberals here. After a week or two, he'll spend all his free time binge watching sitcoms and Netflix. And it's when he should have been running because he want to be a Rolling Stone on Monday. But somebody with these initials PETIBTNFTAMOC that traveled straight into a killer's hand. Yeah. What's the squawk? The squawk is them. The squawk is them. Yeah, Temperance, who they poured into. Yeah. Who they poured into. They look like doctors to me. They look like lab coats to me. They look like microchips. Oh, somebody's scandalous plumbers here. Oh, yeah. When it comes to the crippled by a scandal. Crippled by a scandal. Return to center. Evil eyes all over this. Bazaar's in here again. The bizarre thing is, Bazaar came there when it came to AA under First Peter. Here we got 84. When do you commit a sin? I committed a sin when I disobeyed God. Jesus teaches us through his church to keep the commandments and to avoid sin. Well, hey, something ain't right here in the milk. It's right here, plain as day, on the case. The true colors exposed. True colors exposed. Somebody shat where they at, where they eat at when it comes to crime and punishment. Somebody that was party time when it came to them in a sweet season, when they had a car in the back seat. What was the highlight of your day? Yeah, well, the ketchup in the ranch is what they say is that they calling the call for a friendship. When it comes to Wednesday, when it came to DMX, where my dog's at tomorrow, and the quote was, "Where my dog's at? Where my dog's at?" On this cycle. They ain't got no dogs. Somebody calling in the dogs. Somebody got dogs. Dogs was here already. I think I heard dogs. Yeah, right here when Reese came in with bulldogs. Howdy. Whoever they sleeping with, they scared. Somebody should be scared if they not scared. Something about an ex-lover is a knife in the heart when it came to single and in pieces. It's a shit storm. When it comes about payday and robbed the jewelry store, tell them, make me a grill. Yeah, somebody can't get in, didn't get in, self-esteem, somebody, twin flame, and finances is something to do with money and her. And what he tell her, which that's not true. Awakening. How he changed with transition. Non-committal. When it came to you, you didn't want them. They responsible because how they act with. And now they worried that how they act got you not wanting, not committal to them. Meaning not interested. Because they party with a third party or her. Now they mad at her for hooking up with them. This is some like bullshit, mental, like some blame with intuition. Knowing, inner knowing. Right. You know this shit ain't right. They know this shit ain't right with high priestess authority. Somebody scared, okay, with a fear here of a shapeshifter. Somebody changed up on somebody. Literally. Like from yesterday to today, it switched up. I had somebody do that last week, Obi. Like 2 days before 2 days before Christmas Eve. Two-fisted Annie. After the Christmas day, nothing. The day after Christmas, nothing. And today, nothing. Like, now had you had been a fool to sleep with somebody and you didn't even know them, that's what they would ghost you. Like, listen, y'all, learn discernment. That was one thing I learned in my talent in those 2 days. Like, learn who like you, learn who don't. Learn who want to sleep with you and learn who is there for you. A lot of these people is not there for you. They just trying to get a good time in on you. A lot of these people is hiding girlfriends and boyfriends and still want to play the field in the streets. Right? Somebody real mad. Somebody real envious. And I mean real envious, devious, and still coming up with a master plan in time with Celestial. Spirit said, we waiting on anything they got coming. The fix. Well, we gonna fix them with karma. Don't you worry. This is gold. Everything that glitters is gold. Ain't gold. But this right here is gold. That's a Rolex. Gold through and through. Okay? Under the fix. The great personal style. You got style with a luxury here. Yeah, that's because they was doing too much. Doing way too much. Okay? When it comes to who they was picking up at the bar. You coming here often. Pick up lines. In this members group, I told you. When it comes to recreational pickup, one night stands, it's on a regular they do this shit. Building stamina when it comes to made in the shade and noted. This is how they feel like they making it in the shade. But it's still the worst, getting worse with ops. It's here. Ops. You see the word ops? The ops is here. I don't know who. I missed the ops earlier. They said I missed the ops. I said oops. They said no, they the ops. It's getting worse because the ops is here. They brought me right back to it. And then that's what Paul is saying with the job turkey. Y'all down here, y'all come on and eat now. Something about a woman. I don't know. This shit building stamina with thrills. The death of Miss Westway. Is the book of the thrill. Somebody hollering for their mom. Mom, 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 mom. Saturday or Monday. Mom didn't make it to Wednesday. On the Nutcracker. Soldier. Men might resonate with somebody. Yellow might be resonate with somebody. Blue with stars. That's you with this dress on here. You the star. Some redhead might resonate with somebody. Some pendulum is still here with blue. A note to you. It's noted. It's a noted here. A noted message. In code. Just tell me what the noted messages in code is. With the yin and the yang. I'm into recreational gynecology. Somebody's checking somebody's private area. Somebody get a condom stuck in them. Somebody get something stuck in them. It don't have to be a condom. It could be just something stuck there. I don't know, in your mind. Somebody stuck in their mind with success. And some healing that you've healed over this person. You don't see this person the same. Hangman again. Tell me about it. Somebody that ended something with a death. Like you rebirth. You get some new beginning coming in here. Like with the strength. Like a raging strength. What's roaming here is the damn devil. Yeah, somebody clinging to the past. Carrying your old self. But you took a new adventure here. You don't need the same. You've been changed. In the image of him. With High Priestess, you've been changing the image of him. Yep. King of Cups is in his emotions. What's noted about how they built stamina against you with the thrills. The death of Holloway. That could have been you. How they tried to kill you. Destiny swap with the Page of Swords. They told lies about you. About their Valentine. Who they was with on Valentine, and it wasn't you. Two of Swords, they cut you out. They had another lover, and that they was with an ex. Two of Wands, somebody they slept with, or was sleeping with. King of Pentacles. Somebody that was providing for that person. Yep. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody that they made happy. Could have been their wife. A relationship. They lied about that. She told the truth about what she said. Temperance. That they were pouring into her. Over you. Six of Cups. Breadcrumbed you. and gave her all their love. Sung the song of marriage to that person. Nine of Swords. Up at night. Think up at night, Nine of Swords. A nightmare though. It came a nightmare, crossed out a nightmare. After you walked away though. That was after the fact. Before, that was after the lovers, after they had sex with that person. And multiple ones too. Seven of Swords. Okay, it's blocked you out for these people. Clarified. Ace of Cups. Poured your love out. Love me and the world's thine. Love me and the world's mine. I told you they had this God complex about their superiority. Knight of Cups. I told you that's still their love. They were still pouring out love. Okay, yours actually. The love that you gave them. Eight of Cups. Walked away from your love to give to these other folks that they had of yours. They was gloating in your life. But it was irritated by it at the same time. Seven of Cups. Options that they thought they had. But then when you walked away, they didn't have the same options. Yeah. Seven King of Wands. They was like stuck dead in the water with that shit. Like, because they couldn't gloat off your energy no more. Like, your energy was the most powerful energy that they had ever had. They saw themselves, they could be who they could be through your light. With any of these other lights, they can't see who they can be. They can't elevate them enough to get them there. This person is so low, but your light showed a side of this person that they could be something that they're not. And without you, they can't be that light. Okay, without you, they can't. They don't shine the same. With Four of Pentacles, yeah, it's holding on. Like they're not the same person without you, for some reason. With a venture, they're not the same without you. They can't be the same. They transform. I told you the transformer here was here. They transform. Like, I don't know whoever this invisible person is. Like, you got such a connection on these people, men. I don't know. Once they like encounter you or has encountered you, or like this energy is like, it's so like magnetic. It's like, I don't even know. Like see how this energy is on this card right there? It's so magnetic. Even when the devil encounter it, it's like with the DNA block right here, the devil can't even penetrate. It got to go back that way because it can't see the infinite sign. It couldn't even come to Yahweh. It had to go around and come back by the storm and cause one by it, and then couldn't touch it. But then, you know what I mean? It can't touch it. Now, I mean, it targets it, but it can't touch it. This person feels like, damn, I sabotaged something real good, like for something that caught, like denied them access now after they went toward it when it came to a divination abuser, because they're looking at it with the answer here. Many use this verse to try to suggest that. You know what I mean? Where my dog's at? You know what I mean? That's what that will be the quote, because the answer is many use this verse to try to suggest that with DMX on the card and the cycle is already here, that where my dog's at would apply. There ain't no dogs here. I don't hear nobody barking. I didn't even bark. I usually go bark and make a bark sound. I didn't even bark because this ain't my dog. Somebody dog loose. That's basically what I would say, because it ain't my dog. This ain't my dog. This ain't my dog. Who dog is this? I don't know. Paris said it ain't his dog. Wise words. That ain't they dog. Endangering. Wind energy. Project threatens. Endangered bird. Yeah, some bird is out here. Somebody out here doing the most when it comes to, that's right, Mom. I'm laying out a spread for Joel. Catch me if you can. Here we go. Stealing moments from yet another movie. Yeah, whoever this is. This is somebody from Neptune. That's that divination abuser back again. With center stage, she still wants attention when it comes to Chris got handsy with the guard, touched by the boss. When it comes to a reason, don't need one. I'm the boss. When it comes to something gets worse. Okay, like they thought was fucking blanks in this damn gun with Baldwin here, and it wasn't real bullets in there. Like, so, like, damn. And that's not nothing to shake a stick at. I just don't like the energy. Lucky break. Who gets a lucky break? Somebody got somebody might get gift cards for Christmas. Somebody got gifted somebody something here. Prioritize refunds or gifts. Somebody returned something. Bazaar is back again. Bazaar, bazaar, bazaar. But labor of love and a cover story. Now we had bazaar with a committing a sin. We had bazaar with 1 Peter 5, 6 to 11. But 5 and 6 is 11. Monday, May 27th. 27 came in on a time when I was reading off the time. This is your enemy prowling around like a raging lion. Yeah. I'm like, pay attention to the signs, y'all. Shrink down to size. Somebody shrink down to size when it comes to abducted by E.T. Abducted E.T. and the witchcraft. This is a versus. Somebody get abducted by aliens in the South Park. Stanley, Kyle, Kenny, Cartman, good versus evil. Cartman's evil hummus and Kyle's virtuous elves. Shrunk down to size. The entire takedown. Tiniest details. So somebody about to get a takedown. Takedown. When it comes to somebody. Somebody a boss out here. You know what I mean? Somebody about to get handsy. And it might not mean like touching like sexual. She touched him sexually. Why your girl keep touching me, calling me, and talking to me sexually? Ooh. But this person might be putting hands and feet like this weekend. I told you something this week. The Motley Crew. Somebody unequally yoked under don't stab anyone today. Unavailable and for commitment. Somebody is anointed when somebody got a whole lot of money. Bitches counted for me. Somebody might need to go to the damn doctor. Somebody that's a jealous friend. It's like I keep seeing her head stick out back here. And she's like, were you looking at me? Like, the fuck are you looking at? Somebody that's one screen pass when it comes to a zombie. Shall we burn a bra? Somebody's very dark. Somebody's going to turn very dark. And some masculine could be in his feminine energy too when it comes to these two bitches. Somebody got a baby. Somebody told to raise above when it comes to the case for a relationship. The first one is a big magic. Rising strong, and be a tech rock star. So somebody was a rock star out here, like you really tech, like I want to say like a techno rock star, like techno music. I don't know if you know what techno music is, but look it up, techno. Let me share a little bit of this shit with y'all before I let y'all go. Just like because 2007, so that is 9. Let me tell you something about this, right? I love you, babe. Let me tell you about this. I love you, babe. Sonny and Cher, I love you, babe. No, I got you, babe. I got you. So somebody in here talking about, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. All right, who got you, babe? Come on. When it comes to X out, ooh, ancestors said, X'd out. Next out. X'd out. Birth. X'd out because of birth. X'd out because of a birth. X'd out because of a birth. Like, damn, I ain't really do nothing real bad. Like, they said X'd out because of a birth. Truth. That's it. Period. Point blank. Reflection. Yeah, X'd out because of a birth. Period. Point blank. That's the end of this. That's why. Like, in this energy, that's why. X'd out because of a birth. That's why I see the baby. Yup. Precious moments. G. Somebody first. My little black dress. Some baby. Little girl. Somebody baby. 2 baby dads. Maybe 1 dad. Somebody that's in a circus. Somebody about to crash out when it comes to a baby. That's why a person ain't moving around. Because of a baby. Okay. Under chasing a fantasy. Under Coney Island. New York. Lost in a cycle. Somebody got lost in the sauce. And now they can figure it out. They can figure it out. Doo-dah, doo-dah, doo-dah. Yeah. They got puzzling for somebody. But you graduated, though, because it's going to definitely going to get a little bit more amazing. This May's about to get twist and turn Scorpio energy. Yeah, that's about to go real crazy. Like, have you been thinking about pursuing a different career? Nah, you're getting a lover boy. Something about a sexual dysfunction. And then somebody's got their brain has too many tabs open. And nope, we can't watch that. They F me real good, baby. Yeah, nah, we can't watch that. Somebody's like a little boy sitting up watching something they ain't supposed to be watching. Yeah, nah, they can't watch that. Somebody got too many tabs open when it comes to sex and a lover boy with a dysfunction. Yeah, that's a sex addict, is what I just heard. Somebody named Tyra. Somebody named a flirty fog. Somebody got age difference. Replenished center. This person feel replenished. What the fuck? What the hell am I listening to? Hold on, y'all. Let me get this shit quick. Yeah, that's what they talking about. All right. Yeah, we talking about them having sex. Okay, well, yeah, they talking about their pleasures. With who? Let's get the who. Who we having pleasures with? I don't really want to go here, but this is what we're gonna do. Let's do it. We're gonna get it over with. Let's do it and get it with. What's this? A shapeshifter that's mimicking pleasures to something. Bankrupt. Bank failures. What is this? What is this? Dysfunction with this lover boy? What is this? What is this? Bankrupt. Bad choice. It's a bad choice, whatever it is. You know, the spirit say, I don't give a fuck what they doing. Just, like, it's a bad choice. Whatever it is. You the jackpot. With this jackpot here and legal issues, you're going to need a motherfucking wheelbarrow to carry that shit. Shit. Court, judge, lawyers, whatever. You're going to need fake accounts. Like, your shit ain't where it was, it's where it's at. It's somewhere in another account where no motherfucker couldn't touch it. And see it every day. And look at it every day. That's just in the archives. You know, unexpected, though. You ain't supposed to know that, though. I'm a seer. I just got to see it. You know what I mean? I ain't want to see. I ain't want to peek. I ain't a peeker. Yeah, this person is on drugs. You know what I mean? Somebody got some drugs and alcohol. And this person is uninterested. Okay? And the pleasures that you had. But they embrace the pleasures that somebody else got. Okay? Like, this person don't look at their drugs as a problem. Okay? They don't look at their situation as a problem. Tell their problem is their problem. Okay? So let them go. Right. Exactly. Nothing to say. That's reflection. They ain't got no problem. Whoever they with right now are traveling. No matter they got money or not. This person, they drug problem ain't their problem. They don't got a problem until their problem is a problem. Jackpot. Let me tell you what the jackpot is. Tell me what the bad habit is, what the flexion is, unbothered, and travel. Tell me what it is when it comes to getting your lover boy. Yeah, decisions. Yeah, receiving. Okay? Under trust, toxicity, and action, and self-love. They don't have none of that. Okay? Under air and chemistry. As long as we got air and chemistry, and he talking to me, and he ain't in your face, I'm cool. Yep, spying. He rejecting you, and I'm spying and watching, and I see he ain't with you. And he ain't turned his back on me yet, and everything is sparking with us. And we've been going strong for a couple seasons, and all I can see is like he see me, and I see him. Okay, it's attached to that season he was with you. Ooh, When it comes to self-worth, detached. You worth your, it ain't worth it to this person. That's what they said. But they said, South Node clinging though. She clinging hard. That's a crossing now. That person know. This person know your worth. They know we're detached. This person is detaching from them. Okay? This person is detaching from them. Travel. Whoever they travel to now. I'm just here on the card ride reader. I don't know. Take it as we resonate. That's what stood up. Regrets came right out twice in here. Yeah. Detached. That they detached from something or someone. Broke up a connection. Broke up something. Today. That came out. Foreigners will rebuild your walls, and their kings will serve you. Though in anger I struck you, in favor I will show you compassion. Isaiah 60:10. Under their repression. Under their repression. You heard? That's under repression. You heard? 11/16/03 on the timer. Hello, the Queen of Graham. Hey, really? Yeah, I see you. Good morning, good afternoon, whenever you are watching this message. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you stopping in. Hit the follow if you're not following me. Subscribe me. Whatever you need to do to keep up with me. So I can give you a little message whenever I drop a short or a message, for that matter. All right. Thank you for joining me. We're going to tap back in. We're going to tap back in, girlies and boys. Tapping back in. Let me see what I got over here. Brick wall and tell the pain not today. All right, well, tell the pain not today then. All right, tell me their emotions then around all this shit that they got ghosted and winning. And winning? Yeah, you did the winning. When they did the ghostings and you realized, and when you realized all their ghosting was to go cheat and they wasn't saying much, fucked up. They did that. Closed the cycle. Now that they done that, you got fed up. Caused the firestorm. And crossed out that they not happy about that. But they caused these reactions. These are called what you call chain reactions. And things is too late now, Spirit said. Yep. Because they had a love-hate connection with you. Had a love-hate connection with you. Yeah. They married to they was married to the program. Married to the Jezebel is what I just saw at the bottom of the deck. And a jackass. Okay? Mirroring. Those two things mirrored each other. And that's where the family come in. Spirit said, yeah, that's where the baby came in. The connection. They are gloating in it. Approached it what it was. And it is what it is. Type shit. Yeah. If they could, they do. And they did. Okay? Congratulations. That's their balance. That's who they balance with when it comes to this energy here. That's who they call balance. I've been pre-selected. Yep. And that's who they picked. And now here this year, not done. Are you okay? 0 fraud liability. You 5-5. That's a 10. That's it. And it's over. This dog energy. That makes you 1 in a million, right? Yeah, that's just acting out and putting on a show. And without it, they couldn't be here under risk. To risk it all, but my way or the highway is all it takes in this energy, okay? My way. And then when that person don't want to know their way no more, they'll let it go with detach. Okay? Right now is what they want. Like you can't take, no matter how despair they are, no matter what the jackpot look like, they didn't want it. Okay? So if you get the jackpot, so what? Okay? So what, you got the jackpot is what they gonna say. They not gonna be mad. Okay, all right, you got the jackpot. Great. Woo. Whoop-de-woo. Whoop, what they say? Whoop-de-doo. You got, what they say? Whoop-de-doo. You got the motherfucking jackpot. That's basically what the shit say to me. Like, you know what I mean? With the one my way or the highway and what they chose and what they saying is balanced now for them. Like, whoop-de-doo. You good for you type shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm married now. I'm married. I mean, I popped the question I'm married to the program over here, and you got legal issues, whatever the case may be. It's too late. You know what I mean? You say I say wop wop, and like reject it. Okay, like I love somebody else. I popped a question with somebody else. I love with somebody else. Like, but like, like this motherfucker is so backwards, like walking. This is so crazy, and like. But then look, then just look at this shit. Look at the person. Look at what they saying. Look at what you see. Reckless, massive regrets. Regret already there. Regret underneath. Regret at the bottom. And then a psycho crazy ex. And then queen bee and bad credit. And then spell work right back there. Spell, love spell back there. Right here. Mother. No strings attached. And bad news. Like you gone. You gone, and they still under a love spell. That all that shit that they was doing with the baby, all that shit was a love spell. All of it was a love spell. Shit, the same love spell they tried to put you under by giving you a baby and trapping you with that shit. Somebody did that to them. And now the way you felt is the way they felt, and the way they felt is the way you felt. So now they regret the shit, but too late now because they with a psycho ex. I told you what she playing on. She'll shoot this. Like, I don't know if they met with a gangster. I don't know if they met with a motherfucking psycho that they turned dematized. Now they had your baby. Now you going, like, I don't know. Some of these girls can be crazy. You know what I mean? She go, shh. Hey, listen, it's up to them. That's who they pick. But it's the spell that they under. And now you don't want me with just no strings attached. This person's like, yeah, that's it. Well, caught, backstabbing. Who you about to backstab? Cheating. Who? Deception. Who? Deceive who? Who? Mind game with who? But love bomb. You love bomb me. Now you gonna go with another bitch? Like, twin flame. Triangulate me. Sex with who? Sex with who? Sex with who? Every time he said sex, fam, he having sex with his ex. Caught. Well, that's just a wish. Y'all don't worry about that. Physically. Blocked. Like, block her. I thought he don't have her number. I thought you said you couldn't call her. Faith. That's what they believed. That's what they wanted them to believe. That they didn't have the faith to call you or the strength to call you or whatever. This person will beg you like no tomorrow. You heard? This person will come. I don't care if this person felt the need. And it's been 5 years. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. Okay? This person will beg like no tomorrow. If they really felt like they had changed and was willing and able to do what they said that they wanted to do with their connection and had their mind wrapped around what they wanted, there's no way that you would tell that person no. Because secret account, right? Because whatever secrets that they had not took an accountability of, they will take accountability with funeral. They will resurrect the funeral. You heard what I'm telling you? I'm telling you what I fucking know here. Like, this person will resurrect the funeral. You heard what I mean? Like, when it comes to how they feel. They, like, you died, they gonna resurrect you. I don't know how they gonna resurrect you from a dead, but they gonna try with these secrets. Like, and then I can read 2 ways, right? The resurrecting the dead is what I heard first. But, like, and with the secret account, right? Like, with taking these accountabilities, like, no matter what was a dead subject, like, with a rebirth here, like, that's a new chapter. Like, okay, so, like, if I tell you the truth, like, and I mean, start from the beginning and tell you, like, from day one, when you left September such and such, or in 19 such and such, okay, or like 2024, like, or 2025, or 2020, whatever, like, on that day, this happened. On that day, that happened. On this day, this happened. I went to this person's house and that person. Before I left you, I was sleeping with this person. Before I left, I did that with that person. And then this, that, and this. And by the end of the story, not with no flaws or no nothing, right? Every person, like, I don't care if they slept together or not, they had an encounter or not, whatever they had that they was with these people, you sit and listen to story after story, right? That's what they want you to hear with accountability or with accounts here. This is supposed to be resurrecting this death here. Like, they gonna tell, but this is falling on deaf ears though. Like, I don't even know. Like, but then the twin flame that said they triangulated you while sleeping with the person. This is the confession got caught. Like they feel like I'm caught in this love triangle and I want to tell you the truth. Like I want everybody to know you don't care. All right, so be it. You don't want to hear, right? But it's shocking that you don't want to hear. Why though? Like why? Or is it like because you don't love me? You never love me? Is it because like you just forgot all about like? No, it's the fact that the person with venture here, it's the fact that when the divine transmuted this person, like they don't see this person the same. So the feelings that this person had for this person is not the same anymore. Like with no strings. This person is not looking for no strings. They had a sacred union. So the sacred union was breached. So it's no longer anything to talk about when it comes to this recklessness and whatever spell that broke you up. Like it's like you no longer are meant for each other anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like no need to like even elaborate on anything that needs to be said because it's severed already. With the when the spell broke or when they got caught up in it or entangled when Hawk told him he swore he would be in this entanglement and then Hawk broke free and now it's like Hawk coming to you and coming back to be Dame or Banner after being the Hawk. You know what I mean? Type shit. That shit was far out, but that's what they told me. That shit was far out because I got the astronaut here. I got astronaut Barbie under I act with energy, reality, action, conflict, pass on, sex, and drive, and aggression. Can't get their way. So it was their way or the highway, but they couldn't get their way when it came to you with all this I just told you. And the paralysis said that was endangered for them to do that. Because you was an endangered species as far as this type of bird is concerned. There ain't that many bluebirds around. And I ain't no blue jay. I'm a parrot. I don't know what kind of bird he is, but he's a different type. He's wise. It says wise words, P. That's his name. His name is P. What's up, P? I got the hiccups, y'all. Excuse me. Spiritual hiccups. Like when it comes to reflection. Now they got to reflect on the shit that they did. On why. That's why they want to know from you. Why? Why she ain't interested in me? Why she ain't looking for me? Why she ain't chasing me? I did all this and that. All these things was just so you could pay attention. But reflection. Now they got to reflect on it because it was never your reflection in the first place. It was their own reflection to see the iron of their own ways. That was all it was for. To see how destructive they was with their uncontrolled manhood, uncontrolled ego, uncontrolled pride, uncontrolled accountabilities, uncontrolled transparencies. Like it was all to expose those things in themselves. It was never for you. You was supposed to step out the way and let them be able to see that in silence. Silence. Your silence was louder than any words you could ever say to them in speaking. Because you had said all you needed to say in face-to-face talkings. So to show action, it was to show them their own reality of their own actions. The mess that they create for their own self, especially when you're not there. And when I say not there, because living in the moment is here. And them being shady with other people with reflections. Those shady ways caught up with them. And their secrets caught up with them. And will continue to catch up with them when it comes to workplace affairs or affairs, period, in this membership group or whatever they got going. Things that they secluded themselves off and travel with coming to love messages. People they telling that they love when it's not. It's all fake and facade. It's something that they pretending. They put on this charming act of love. I'm telling you. With triangulation. With a love lesson. That's going to teach them a lesson, though. When it comes to feeling like shit. Like, because they ain't shit. But feeling like they wasn't shit when we came into energy. But they feel like they ain't shit now. Okay? With the shit going round and round and round. And you illuminated all the bullshit by leaving. Man, shit. They got to get this shit together with divine feminine. The cycles that they are in is all behind you. Sneeze. All right, y'all. And it's a thug here. You know what I mean? Thug Holiday. I just started hearing that song. Thug Holiday. And because they left you hanging. Okay? A thug. And it's shocking, though. Because you was like, damn, you cut me off. What I do? You just went back loving yourself. They in their feelings, though. And they losing sleep over it. Because you said goodbye or you ain't say nothing. Because they got some love child. Okay? Under pressure over it too. Under dumped, bumping heads, pregnancy. It ain't even a baby, but they told him it was, so let it be. It'll be what it be. Okay, so let that be what it be, and we gonna move on doing you or doing me. Okay, we got bars today, y'all. We got bars today, y'all. All right, y'all. Let me get a little bit more of this message, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna catch you guys later. Tell me about this energy. What's shock? What's the self love? What's the high priestess energy? Something hit the floor. My blunt. Something is on the floor. Somebody got a vibe killer in their energy. It's a big. It's in their face with the pink elephant here, polka dot pink elephant, and the soundtrack comes from featured track "If We Were Vampires" by Jason Isabel and the 400 units. Somebody's on a DL and bisexual. When to find your focus, somebody moved way too fast with a looking forward. Somebody left quick. You did. When you saw a vibe killer in the vibe, you got out of here. So they still clip. This was yesterday's part of this. Yesterday's message about gripping tight. It's the same grip that they've been holding on to for a minute when it comes to riding this wave. You got out of here so fast, they got a grip here. They hold on. Yeah, the illusion broke. The end of an illusion. The momentum of fate. This shit is shifting in this path for this person, place, a thing, and his energy. While you over here, you see your astronauts too, and this is also reflect and reset. You gotta you like like the cosmic stillness took you out of here, sprouting ideas and unlikely to grow with this person. So you gotta get away, spiraling, and this is spiraling down for this person when it comes to this karmic lesson. A world of change is hidden in this energy for this person. Whoever they nesting with, brave beginning and awakening potential. That's what they got going. They need rescuing from the purpose that they caused, but the guardian of flame said, let them effer burn, Emma effer burn. And that's what they said. Let it burn. With a target here, they targeted you here. With the other one, where did I have it? I threw it down. Nah, you was targeted here when I told the how the devil tried to come in and spin his wheel, but this was a sharp intent here. But this is crumbling, sweet yet fragile, sweet deception. They thought it was sweet here when it comes to the earth's embrace. They down rock bottom with the veiled entrance. They went down here. Now how the hell they get out? Yeah, they flushed away with something good. When it came to a blessing, they flushed that shit out. Yeah, breached the dream. Yeah, they broke that shit with reflection and moving. Yeah, they can't sit here. They were supposed to sit here. That's in reverse. They were supposed to sit here as a tamed lion, as the king of the jungle. But they couldn't be tamed. They had that lustful spirit on them. They had that destructive, lustful demon on them. The devil, the entity of a succubus or incubus, a Jezebel spirit. They said a regal destiny. They lost it for that. Under rules with wisdom. Lead with inner strength. True power is felt, not shown. Okay. All right. So take that as it would resonate. You've perfected your technique, and now trust the process. The gingerbread man through delightful hides a fragile, fleeing nature. He leaves. Soon as the tough get going, he gonna get going too. Okay. Soon as you put pressure on that shit, under intuition and knowing. The path to safety is hidden from in plain sight. Only the observant will find it. So they see it, but they can't get through it because they gripping tight, riding the wave. Life's ups and downs are inevitable. Brace the thrills of uncertainty. They went to them thrills. It's whirling though. They don't see it coming though. It's whirling though. Whirl of girls. Girls every day. To London, Canada, and USA. Girls every day. Trello of girls. Yeah, they got a trello of girls, so they think it's a trello of girls. That's from London to Canada to USA. Girls. I don't know. I don't know. That's what they told me. Chasing after past distractions from present. Find your center. So they chasing something from past distractions. The past distracts. What's distraction? The wise bird said, you better stop looking back at that shit and look forward before you run into something. What they doing? They say hopefully they see it before they crash dummy into something. They was on a train crashing out, so let's see. They already was on the verge of crashing. Let's see. They better look forward because they got to crash. They got a vibe killer in their vibe. Guidance. They say, yeah, they better pay attention because they ain't protected. Say they ain't protected. Turned by a yeah, no, they ain't protected. They out here with the goon killers. Journeyer. This journey, boy, of skilled unalivers. Marksman, they said. What was that? Shit, this is empowered by a spirit, a dark entity. They dance with joy. They can do this shit for the. They do it for the thrill of the shit. Like they wouldn't think nothing else but to f you up, cause you ain't, cause they don't like you, ain't cause you ain't from here, ain't cause they got a list go on. This vibe pillar gonna kill your vibe for sure when it comes to a comic. Yeah, this person gonna be. All right, Hulk. Remember you swore to secrecy, but when they gonna pin somebody down with click. Somebody to click on with a side chick and a mistress, a Capricorn, an enemy, or a foe. When it comes to a karmic party, a bugaboo, She-Hulk smash, somebody that they smashed, and now they got this entity on them. When it comes to some kind of a body they didn't smash, what the hell? Somebody about to expose somebody here. When it comes to Charlie Brown, a man. Somebody could be used for sex and watch. Somebody could watch somebody get used for sex. It's a thrill. I don't know. It's a real thrill here. Calling all trillionaires. Under struggle of. Oh, this was a big struggle of. Okay. When it comes to the Hulk and his girl. Because see, now while he is Hulk, he ain't David Banner no more, right? So when he come back after changing, he gonna come back as himself and say, "Oh, I wasn't doing nothing with Hulk smash. I wasn't smashing her. That's some enemy. She wasn't. That was a foe. I don't know her. Like or side chick. Yeah, I ain't never smashed that. Like some bugaboo, some party, karmic party. Like listen, like this is what they telling me. Under calling all trillionaires. These are all the trillionaires of chasing that they did. Like they trying to, like intuitively, like, but they trying to cover it up. Like I was over here struggling in pity. You know what I mean? I was over here struggling in pity, but they still holding hands with somebody. I was over here fear being vulnerable, but I was still holding hands with somebody. I was lack of self-confidence, but I was still holding hands with another bitch. Judgment. I was still being judged like I wasn't doing right and I did something wrong and I was blamed, but shit, feeling undeserving of love. So I went back and started holding hands with this bitch again. You know what I mean? Subconsciously, I knew it wasn't right, but I just couldn't be alone. You know what I mean? Under negative thoughts. I ain't do nothing wrong. Why would I have to be sitting here by myself if I ain't did nothing wrong? Jealous. Oh. She gonna get somebody else. She got all that nice shit over there. She get pop tags every day. She ain't gotta share drawers with her cousin. She can get any man or woman she want. She ain't worried about me no more. Jealous. Feeling incomplete. Still holding hands with somebody else though. Okay. Pinky swearing with somebody else. Anger though. But you ain't let them play in your face with these other people that they had. They ain't, you know what I mean? This is colorful how they talk. In this energy. Colorful. People they slept with karmic ties. You know what I mean? Being caught with karmic ties. In karmic ties right now, currently. Sleeping with them. You know what I mean? But still sitting up thinking about you, though. You know what I mean? What change? Look, she said every time I go to kick the ball, Charlie Brown, you know she going to pull it away. 6 and 9, 16, 7. Yeah, the lack of love. Self-love at that. Well, I mean, that's what it is right now. That's what they chose right now. Alice said that's what they went for. They went for the glitter, not the gold. I told you we had a Rolex on the table, a luxury. They didn't want luxury. They liked the costume jewelry. They didn't want the real thing. Wait. Yeah, well, wait while I go over here and talk to this bitch. And then I'll be back. And that shit said obsessed love. It said dangerous, toxic, unhealthy. And that shit don't even go in this deck. They went to somebody dangerous and untoxic. Dangerously toxic. And time apart, let them see that. And how silence just spoke louder than words could ever. Now silence spoke silent words, and their words could never. Sleepless night. Yeah. Look at that. Going for fear. Let go of fear. They can't. That shit is heavy with wanting. These was his wants and not their needs. This bitch was a want, not a need. They don't even want this person. Unspoken though. They didn't tell that person that they don't want them. But because they trying to be their best self. Remember, they putting their best foot forward. They put this facade on. They be the great pretender. Ooh, I pretend that I'm doing well. I love you. Yeah, keeping a promise that I'm loyal, passionate though, passion for what they want, and hold me, hold me down, strive for the best. You're mine. Putting it on thick. Daydreaming on my ex though. Well, my ex though. Feeling on her titties though. Twin flame. Ain't that the same thing we triangulated down here somewhere? It was. Didn't I triangulate you with somebody else with a twin flame? Didn't I do that back here? So somebody. Somebody. Somebody, right? Somebody, right? Who that reckless sex and regretting that? Who that? Swins flame signs. Who that? Inspiring still by their ex. Who? Who that? Ain't being transparent. I just told you about. Who? Who ain't got the faith to stand up and tell the truth? Who? I told you if they came back and told you all the shit. You don't want to hear it, but if they did that, they can't do that. They carrying their own cross. And I mean, that's what they had to do, right? But they got the illusions that they turn back to. They can't go back and tell you that while unfollowing their bliss. You following your bliss, but they can't follow their bliss by telling you what they did. Because there wasn't bliss. That was jealousy that they did that to you. If it was bliss, then they would be in it, loving the person and happy in that shit. They pretending, right? The bliss is with you. How that's going to work with time intensity. And it's getting worse with psycho here. The obsessions here with blessed. You are the blessing. I just told you that. Like, I just told you that. Like, afraid, though. Fearful of love. Letting fear, like, stop them. Like, karmic battles. What happened with these other people that they lied to them about you? We're thinking. Like, who gives a fuck what those people think? But they do. A mission. Like, the mission is, I was taken from you, using you. And now, if I had to take accountability why I was using you, I can't take accountability for that shit. I can't be transparent right now. Okay? With cosmic still. That's why I'm still with somebody else and think about you. You see how that go? With lovers. Okay? With balancing scale. We see why I'm still in a love spell by choice now at this point. Because now I know I'm in a spell. Now I know I'm in a spell. It ain't like I don't know. I know now. So I'm in it by choice now. Because I can't move. Because I don't want to do what I'm supposed to do. I don't want to grow. I don't want to. It's like all self. You know what I mean? It's like now I know. It's not you type shit. It's me type shit. If that makes sense to somebody. It ain't you, it's me type shit. All right, you guys. I'm going to catch you guys a little later. I thank you guys for joining me. And namaste. And now I must go. Bye, guys. Thank you.